Have you ever taught a unit where students couldn't even get started because they didn't understand the vocabulary? Vocabulary gaps can stop learning before it even begins. When I was a teacher and a school leader, I saw the same thing over and over again. Students could memorize the definition for a quiz or a test, but they couldn't really use the word in a class discussion, on an assignment, or even on a standardized test. And that's because learning vocabulary isn't just about definitions. Students need to be able to define, identify, connect, and apply words in different ways so that it actually sticks. So, how do you build that kind of vocabulary learning without spending hours trying to plan for it? This is where AI can help. I'm going to share a prompt with you that you can use AI not just to generate definitions, but activities or short activities that help students really practice and apply new words. Here's one prompt that you can try. You can ask your AI of choice to list 8 to 10 key vocabulary words for whichever subject, grade, or unit, and ask it for each word. Provide a student friendly definition, an example sentence in the context of the subject, and 6 different activities that help students practice and apply the words. It can be matching, sentence starters, real world connections, quick writes, peer discussions, or short application questions. Now, vocabulary doesn't just stop at one subject. Some words travel across the entire school day. Words like explain, summarize, or even predict. They aren't just tied to English or science, they're part of being a successful student in any class. So imagine if your school or department or division worked together to identify these core student success words and reinforce them across subjects. Then, no matter where a student went, from math to social studies to science to English to art, they'd feel confident because those terms were consistent and familiar. I will give you another prompt that you can use for that. Have your AI generate a list of words that students need to succeed across classes. Words like explain, summarize, compare, predict, and for each word, provide a clear definition, one way it shows up in class instruction or assignments, and a quick activity that helps students practice recognizing and applying it in different subjects. With prompts like these, teachers can move beyond the drill and kill definitions. Instead, we give students repeated, meaningful practice with words they'll see on tests, in classwork, and in conversations. That way, vocabulary becomes a tool for thinking and not just memorization. Try one of these AI prompts with your next unit or chapter or module and see how your students start moving from memorizing words to actually using them.